Hey guys, what's up? The Crazy Kings of Anime are back with episode 2 of...
Japanese media Smackdown.
Today we will be comparing Zero and Kira, two of the most...
That's
two of the best villains and the ones you would root for the most. And we're gonna
you know,
compare them.
well, they're mainly anti-heroes because they're villains yet they're heroes.
Yeah,
All right. So today, if my booming god voice is still there, which I hope it is because it makes me sound so epic, epic, epic. I wish I had an echo effect. So today we're going to be comparing a couple of things between Light Yagami and Lelouch v Britannia, or Kira and Zero as they like to call themselves. So our first comparison will be on who has the higher intelligence level between Zero and Light. Now, personally, we both talked about this, and while they're both very intelligent characters, we said Light Kira was the smarter one, simply due to the fact that he literally outsmarted the greatest minds in almost all police force. How he killed L, who's like a fucking genius. Hell, he almost killed Nier if he wasn't an arrogant bitch
he
at the end
killed,
of season
he,
two.
he managed to even kill Mello. L and Mello. He killed two of the best guys who were around.
And let's not forget the fact he was so smart he killed a fucking Shinigami. He made a Shinigami kill
Oh
himself.
yes.
All right. So intelligence round goes completely to Light. He stomps everyone in this. Now, the person you root for the most is the second thing in our comparison. Which person do you really want to win in the end? Do you want loud and bombastic? Do you want, this great king, Lelouch, to win? Or do you want this sneaky, conniving guy, Light, to win? And honestly, to tell you the truth, we said Light again for this one
Yeah.
because the reason we said Light is literally due to the fact that what he does, the fact that he kills criminals, and nobody lied about this because the series makes a good point. We all want these scumbags wiped off the earth. We all want them dead. But we never had the courage to do it. This guy had the courage to do something no one else would do.
And
And it's branded as murder.
you would root all the time for Light. For Light, you would root from episode 1 through episode 37 at the end. Always. You would always root to Light, and you never wanted the good guys to win. This is one of the animes. You wanted the bad guy to win so
This
badly that...
And the thing is, actually, you don't know who to differ in this. And we'll talk about the anime later, but you don't know who to differ. Who's the bad guy? Who's the good guy in this in Death Note? You don't know if because your instincts tell you, well, Light's murdering people, so he's the bad guy. But who? But the fact that he's murdering criminals, does it really make him the bad guy?
True.
So the person you're gonna root for the most. I mean, I know Lelouch has his reasons too. Lelouch is fucking awesome. He has fucking mechs and shit. So you obviously want him to win. But if you're gonna say like, do I want Lelouch or I want Kira to win? You're gonna want Kira to win more because of the fact that he's doing something a lot of people think about. So moving on to the next one, we're gonna talk about who has the coldest heart. That's right. Who is the evilest of the both of them? Gary, you want to tell who we chose for this one?
We chose Light Yagami. Why Light Yagami? Well,
Now,
we said at the beginning, he killed two of the best detectives, almost killed Nier. And honestly,
hell, the guy used his father.
he used his father, and at the end of his father, when his father died, he made this fake scene, and in the last episode, we learned, like, oh, you mean that guy? Like, if his father was just some normal guy that he just met on the streets? So, I honestly give this one to Light.
Because apparently Lelouch is an asshole, but he still thinks that his friends are very important to him. If I'm correct, I haven't watched much of Code Geass, and I did watch it at some point, but it's been a long time ago. All right, and now for our fourth aspect. Which one do you fear the most? And we couldn't decide on this because holy shit, these guys are forces to be reckoned with. You don't fuck with Lelouch because he's fucking Lelouch. He will destroy you in seconds. He will annihilate you. Then again, Light would do the same thing as well.
If you
Whereas Lelouch, if you push him, that's right. Now, um, Lelouch creates fear because of his power. Damn, he's powerful. I'm not gonna fuck with him. Light creates fear by literally making the public fear him. No one knows who Kira is. No one knows. Like, it could be anyone on the streets. So everyone's careful with what they do because they know he's killing criminals.
exactly in the end, the criminal percentage goes down by 70%, and that's because they don't want to get killed by Kira. So
That's complete and utter fear. And since like both of these aspects of fear are great, we gave it to both of them. So this counts as a win on both their parts. The fear.
yep.
Now we're moving on to our fifth aspect. Who has their posse? Who has the better comrades and companions with them? Obviously, we gave this to Zero for God reasons. For reasons that should be obvious. Fuck you, Misa Amane.
Misa Amane is just so freaking annoying. Oh my god.
Plus, Light does everything on his own, whereas Lelouch does have his friends along with him, so he's got a more trustworthy posse than Light will ever have. Now, letter F. I mean number 6. I'm sorry. I marked it as letters, not numbers. Number 6 would be who had the stronger enemies. Again, this was very difficult for us to decide, so we ended up giving it into a draw because they both had to face enemies that really tested them.
Light had to face L, Mello, Nier, and the whole FBI, America,
Interpol.
Japan.
Interpol. He had to face literally every single criminal busting organization ever.
It's and
it's kind of like the world's against him because almost people want him gone.
yeah.
And then Zero literally has the world against him. Everyone wants Zero dead too. So in retrospect, they both have really strong enemies. So this is a draw.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Letter number 7, not letter G. Number 7. Who had the bigger empire? Whose empire really stood out amongst everyone else? Whereas Light took time to build up his empire from the ground up, and it took him a while too. He had to instill fear in a lot of places. Lelouch took everything within minutes. Thus, he rules most of the world, if I'm correct. Right?
Yep.
Please say right. Thank you. And he has the bigger empire because he's got the whole world right in his grasp. The world is his, baby. Yeah, get the fuck out of the way, Miku. Lelouch was right about this one. The world is his, not yours. Well, Light did have the world in the palm of his hands, basically. He couldn't really do much with it. The only thing he could do was just make people fear him, but still. All right. Now, we're winding down to our last 2. Who had the better ending to them? Was it Light's? You know what? You do this one because I've been hogging the show the whole time. Go ahead.
Well, as Light had a very sad ending, Zero also had a very Lelouch had a very bad ending. Well, actually sad, not bad, because Ryuk kills Light. I mean, and Shinigami killing him, like, oh my god, why? Just why? Where Lelouch v Britannia gets killed by his own best friend because he knew that he was doing wrong in the world, and yeah. He was doing wrong in the world. He just wanted to die. So I'm gonna give this one to Lelouch.
All right, and now it's our final one. The one that will decide how this ends, because everything has been a draw so far.
So far, yeah.
Who has the better power?
The better power? Both.
Who has? And again, this whole entire SmackDown's gonna end with a draw. They're both gonna be bloodied on the floor, and the ref's gonna count to 10 because they're not gonna get up, because both their powers are beyond. They're great powers at their own setbacks. Whereas Lelouch only works once, and he can only contribute by looking them in the eye, but still a great power nonetheless. And as for Light's case, well, he has to know the person's name and write it down.
And face.
Name, face, and then, well, yeah, basically, they can both make you kill yourselves in like seconds. They can both make you kill your family and yourself within
If they were
seconds.
battling each other,
It'll be a battle for the ages, because
Lelouch can make Kira write his own name on the death note, but after the effect is over, right before 40 seconds, he can just write freaking
because
like.
well, if it was like a real fight, Light with his sneakiness would have probably. Okay, so it's turning into a fanboy discussion now, but we're still going to go on with this. The reason for this is why we think. The reason why I think, not we think, because he thinks that it'll end up in a draw. I think, well, Lelouch being a little too bombastic as he is and loud, Light would kill him in seconds. Because every 30 seconds, he announces his name to the world, and to which Light can just simply turn on the TV and write his name down.
Exactly.
But then again, all the thing Lelouch has to do is just stare at Light, and then Light will be writing his own name in the death note. So it's an all-around draw. This was really hard for us to decide, actually. This took a lot of bickering between ourselves to finally come down to this decision, so we're ending it in a draw.
Yeah. Because they're both really, really amazing. And you don't want them to die. And you're always.
You know they're doing wrong. They're always doing wrong. You want them to win. So that's why we chose these two characters.
So yeah, this has been episode 2 of Japanese Media Smackdown. We're not sure if we're gonna make more videos this year. I think one more for the year. Maybe. Not Japanese Media Smackdown.
Not Japanese Media Smackdown. Actually, let's give them a little bit of a teaser. The next episode, we will be ranting on something we both hate a bunch. And, well...
You'll see. You guys will see. So
you guys might love us or hate us for doing this, but we're gonna go on a rant. So obviously we'll be seeing you guys later.
So yeah, guys, we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Adios.